Hello there everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bass Musician Magazine. This video is corresponding to the article on false harmonics for the April-May issue. One of the things that we're going to be discussing today is not only the techniques that are listed in the article, but how to really make them musical and to really have you not just learn a new technique, something cool your hands can do, but something that can really allow you to make higher art and make pretty music. The first technique we're going to discuss, the first one listed in the article, is the Steve Bailey technique. Now, how this works really helps out to make false harmonics easier to play, a lot more accurate to hit, and allows you to incorporate harmonic chords, which is a gorgeous thing to start doing, especially when you can do it instantly as if you're strumming. First thing you want to do is fret the D on your G string, and with your right hand, perpendicular to the strings, go and touch lightly above the 19th fret, perfect octave above, and watching your middle finger so it doesn't hit the strings, your ring finger lightly plucking, producing a clear false harmonic. Now, what you want to do to really get this to be accurate, especially when you're going into partials up here, is to work fret per fret and to really get accustomed to it and get comfortable with it. So one of the exercises you want to start doing is one finger per fret, like I said. So here's a good one because it's where you're starting to get out of the fingerboard. So two of them are going to be on the fingerboard, two of them are not. So just be very careful because like on a fingerboard, the distance between the notes are going to shrink. So simple enough. And once you really start getting going, you can really start doing some really cool stuff with lead lines or just doubling octaves. Like there's just a million ways you can do it just in single lines. And just a small example to show how you can do it. Another cool thing about it is that you can start playing actual chords. So what I'm going to be doing, D6-9 first, then plugging down. Or one of the really cool advantages of it, you can just rake. Again, a really musical technique that allows you to go infinitely in potential. These are just some technical demonstrations so you get started with it. The second one I'm going to be discussing is the Tommy Emmanuel technique, or the harp technique as I like to call it. Now, Tommy Emmanuel is a very famous acoustic guitar player who's, in my opinion, one of the true masters of really playing harmonics really well and using them extremely musically. You should check him out. One of the things that you're going to want to start to do is, instead of how we did last time where your finger is going to be perpendicular to the string, you want it to be parallel. So here what we're going to start is on a C major chord, good old C major. Now you're going to find the octave right there. In this case it'll be last fret right here on your E string. Now what you're going to want to do is put your finger, same as it was here, just parallel, and with your thumb this time, pluck and lightly lift. Now, the way that I really can use this to its full potential is not just doing it individually like you do in the Steve technique, but is to combine it with open notes, which really allows it to be as musical as possible. Now what you're going to do is you're going to be alternating between the harmonic and the open string. So one thing to give you a first example is to alternate between the E and the D strings and the A and the G strings, plucking with your ring finger. So you're going to do the first octave. And slow. You can go down a fret. The cool thing is just to really alternate and combine the actual normal notes with harmonic. So those are just some cool examples of what you can do with false harmonics. We'll elaborate a little bit more. I'll be putting more videos on YouTube, and I have already videos where it demonstrates me using these examples. Best of luck. These examples take a lot of practice to really get down and to really be played as musically as possible. And good luck. Anyways, signing off here, Killian. Enjoy and keep on playing bass.